Years are going by, and with every year, this year is also going to end soon. And around this time, I don't know about you, I always get this uneasy feeling that everybody around me is achieving their goals. But why my goals feel like they're so far in the distance? And I get this feeling that I need to work harder, I need to grind more, I need to just work longer, or I'm not working enough. You might be feeling behind. You might be feeling like everybody is so successful around you, they're achieving all their goals and they're more disciplined than you, they have their life put together. But what no one tells you that you can change so much in your life just in like 60 days or sometimes even 30 days than most people do in 1 year. And I am not here to tell you that you have to grind harder, that you have to just work 24/7 in order to achieve your goals. Because I am here to show you what worked for me and how I was able to achieve my goals, and you can implement the same. I spent 35 years waiting for motivation, waiting for right idea or the right timing, or waiting for someone to rescue me. I was working as a tech recruiter and I wasn't fulfilled in my life, but I didn't know that how can I make the change to happen until I decided that I want to redesign my life. And that has changed everything. Now I am working to build my own brand in Kara, and I also create content for people like you because I'm on a mission to inspire every single person that you deserve a beautiful, fulfilled life. You don't have to settle for less. And all this happened because I finally stopped waiting. And if you feel like where this year has gone and you didn't do anything, then listen to me. You are not alone. So the question is, how can we end this year strong? The first point is you need to drop the guilt. You need to just let go whatever that didn't work out. And you just have to pick up where the things are. And this is where most of us gets lost, because around this time, we just start to blame, oh, I didn't have time because of this situation. Oh, because I had this job. This is why I didn't get time to focus on my workouts and all these things. But when we forget about all of that and just accept that this is where we are, and that's when we start to make that change to happen. Because there's no point of spending your time and energy towards the thing that didn't work out or things in the past. But if you start to believe that present is what you have and all you need to do is create momentum. The second is, this is where you need to audit your life. You need to figure out what is that you want to change. Is that your body that you don't like, that you want to change? Is it how you dress up? Is it your career? You want to find a better job? You want to start a business? Or you want to start a content creation? Or it could just simply be like your mental health. And ask yourself these questions. What is working for you and what is draining your energy? And you need to focus on where your pain is the loudest. Like where you feel like if that thing change, everything else will align. And next is set your non-negotiables. And this is where you need to build a discipline, whatever is that you want to focus on. For example, for me is like for past few days, I was working on launching my product in Canada, and I noticed that my sleep was all over the place because my manufacturers are overseas. So I was up late in the night and I wasn't able to wake up 4:30 every single day. And this is where now I'm aligning my life. No matter what happened, I am waking up between 4 to 4:30, non-negotiable. And now you have to design your non-negotiable, and it could be whatever that you think. If your goal is that I wanted to look better, I wanted to speak with more confidence, or it could be that I wanted to start posting content. So rather than consuming, you need to focus on creating. Maybe you can write down what are the things that you want to speak and create video every single day, whatever is your goal is. It could be that I wanted to reach out to manufacturer. Do that action every single day, and it's non-negotiable. So there's no excuse. No matter what happened, you are taking action every single day. Now the next is where a lot of us get lost, and that is when we talk about the consistency and discipline. We just think that it's a punishment. We start to think that it's so hard to wake up early in the morning, Ankita. It's so cold. it's so cozy in my blanket. Why would I wake up so early? And then you just wait for motivation. But let me tell you something. Motivation is a feeling. Some days you will have it, and some days you're not gonna feel motivated. And that's when the discipline is going to show. And that is your identity. There are days when I do not want to wake up. And when my alarm goes off, I feel like, oh, 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes, I promise. And then all of a sudden, I tell myself, hey, listen, you need to get up because you promise yourself that you're gonna get up at this time. And if you don't do it, what kind of person you are. And as soon as I change the identity, that I am not trying to wake up early in the morning. I am someone who wakes up early in the morning. And that's when your discipline becomes like inevitable. No matter what happened, you have to show up. You have to build that discipline. And you have to almost remind yourself that I am kind of a person who followed through it. I literally have sticky notes sometime on my laptop, just reminds me of the things that I need to build my identity around it. The next is something, and this is so powerful, and you have to start to do this every single night. Make a list of all the things that you have accomplished. I actually take it to the next level. I make to-do list, all the things that I have to do next morning, and I also make a list of all the things that I've already accomplished. And it's kind of like a very rewarding feeling, because when you tick off all the things that you accomplished, you also tell yourself, wow, you are such a disciplined person that whatever you set that, you accomplished. Because when you see your to-do list and when you see that you are not making a progress, it's kind of like gives a signal that, oh, you are a kind of person that does not keep promise to your own self. Now visualize the next year. Visualize how you would feel when you wake up in the next year feeling that whatever things that you set that you are going to work towards it, you started actually working. And this is where you don't have to finish everything, because sometimes our goals are big. Like a lot of my goals, I set it like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I'm still not accomplished them. Why? Because some goals are really big. It's hard to achieve in 1 year, 2 year. Like sometimes I'm making 10 years goal. Sometimes I'm making a goal for that month. It's like a different goals. And this is where you need to just focus on not the perfection, but that you started the momentum. And that's the key, because it's hard to get into the momentum, because once you build that momentum, you know that you are going to accomplish that goal. And during this process, excuses and the feeling of like, oh, I don't want to do this thing, it's gonna come. But this is where you have to remember that in order to achieve anything, you have to build a disciplined life. You have to let go of all the feelings that is happening to you. There's so many thoughts that come to our brain in a day. And if you start to listen all the thoughts, I don't think you're gonna get a very fulfilled life. When you stop to cancel all the noises that is going in your head and start to take an action, that's when the change is going to happen. And you don't need 60 days. You don't even need 30 days. You can make all these changes in just like in 7 days. It all depends how quickly you adapt it and how consistently you follow through it. So remember, you don't need a whole year to make a big change to happen. All you need to do is just one decision. Start small, but create that momentum, because once you create that momentum, that's when your brain is going to see that whatever things she said that, she's actually doing it. Even if you miss the workout for a whole this year, you didn't even work out at all, you can still start now. But the goal is to stick through it. If you haven't made a video, you can still make 10 videos and you can tell yourself, see, I started my content creation journey. If you haven't started your business, you don't need to launch product just in 1 month. All you need to do, at least start to reach out to manufacturer, figure out about the product, whatever thing that you want to launch. And this video is your reminder. You're not late, you're perfectly aligned. You are just getting started. But if you're feeling that, Ankita, for me it's so hard to build build the discipline. It's so hard because I feel like I can never stick to any of these things, then I would recommend this video, because this video is exactly what you need to watch now. You don't want to miss the 10 psychology secrets about discipline, how you can stay consistent with your goals. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you right there.